All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakal Kodash. I want to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who teach very well, while learning the truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect, who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also, shalom to the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And today, just getting on the times that we are in, man. Shit is finna get real, and shit is finna get ready to hit the fan. And for the lack of better words, it's gonna be bad times upon the planet Earth. Like it's written in the book of Ezekiel, the Lord said He gonna send evil and nothing but evil. So during the times of the end, it's going to be a lot of evil times going on. Let's start off right here with Acts 14, one of my favorite precepts, man, which shows you that for the lack of better words, we're going to have to endure certain things, man. This Acts 14:22, and this is according to your severability. Salaki Akim. It's according to your severability, man, because the Lord, they put you through something that you can go through, a hell that's fit for you. So let's get this real quick in Acts 14:22. It says, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith. Yes, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, telling brothers to keep on pushing, man. Why? It says that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of heaven. Because even now, brothers go through little hell right here, nine, then whatever. Hey, this is nothing compared to what's really going to go on, man. And then once second year 15 and second year 16 really hit full effect, man. Because again, the lights are still on right now. You can go to the Walmart as you please. The water is still running, but it's going to be a day when all these things are going to be taken away, man. And especially if you have the words of Yahweh by Shema Shai, it's going to be a target on your back, man. And who's going to have that target on your back? Esau, Edom. Let's go to Revelation 12, man. Because at the end of the day, this devil, he's coming into a mode of desperation, man. He's gonna pull out all the guns, literally, physically, and with his plans, he's gonna pull out all the guns, all the big cojones to basically try to hold on to this piece of shit ass kingdom. Let's jump down to Revelation 12, verse 17. It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman. Now that dragon right here is actually representing this beast system today, man. But it says it was wroth with the woman. And who's that women? Israel. Read this again. And the dragon was wroth with the women and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai of Mashiach right there, man. So this devil, Esau, Edom, he's going to try to come after Israel, but ultimately the Israel of the Most High, man. The ones that have the spirit of prophecy, because that is the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Revelation 19:10 says what? The spirit of Yahweh Shai is what? The spirit of Yahweh Shai is what? The spirit of prophecy, man. The testimony of Yahweh Shai is the testimony of prophecy, man. It's the same thing. But again, just going back, this devil, Esau, Edom, he want us to stop prophesying, man. He want us to stop prophesying against Mount Seir, man. That's how you know when a lot of these guys say, y'all get on Esau too much and things like that. Ultimately, man, you an Esau lover, man. You know how back in the day, it say Esau used to say you a nigga lover. You're an Esau lover, man. Was just extremely looked down upon in the eyes of Yahweh by Shema Shai. This is the same guy that whooped your ass. This is the same guy that hates you. And ultimately, this is the same guy that he would even double cross his damn self, man. So why you think a regular old nigga would be special in his eyes, man? And really, a lot of you niggas who trust in Esau, y'all gonna get caught up with the traps of Esau, man. Throw a hedge on the head, the wicked should not be punished. Sirach, the 12th chapter said, never trust thine enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. you know? So why the hell would you basically put your time and put your stock and put your whole spirit in this place which is temporal instead of putting your spirit into this world which is eternal, man? Because this word is actually going to deliver you from the evil man, which is known as Esau Edom. This is the book of Proverbs 2. I'm going to jump down to verse 10. It says, when wisdom enter into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. So the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures, of the true understanding of the scriptures, man, like knowing that the MOTB is a tiny device is going inside your skin, understanding Deuteronomy 22nd chapter, and knowing about the America is Babylon, these different things, and even knowing about the failing economy, man. Like the scriptures say, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and to hide himself. When you know that the money gonna crash, for the lack of better words, you're gonna make certain moves so you can be preserved during that dangerous times, man. It really is up to you how about Shai, but that's why the Lord gave us wisdom, man. In this time, the wisdom the Lord have given us is meant to be applied, man. It's not like the precepts that we read, agree with our adversary quickly, things like that. It's not like we just read that just for GP. No, we actually apply these things in our life, man. And a part of you applying these scriptures in your life, it preserves you from death, man. That's why the scriptures is actually known as life. Let's go ahead and go back to Proverbs 2 and verse 12. It says, to deliver thee from the way of the evil man. So this knowledge will deliver you from the way of the evil man. And who's that evil man? Esau Edom. For the man that speaketh forward things through his laws and legislations, because it's going to be a legislation that you can't prophesy against Mount Seir. That's one of the next major laws that these devils are trying to pass. But they're going to disguise it under the form of hate speech. Let's go ahead and continue on, though. It says, who leaveth the path of uprightness to walk in the way of darkness. And that's why we're prophesying against you, man. Because you're wicked, man, and you're walking in the ways of evil, man. And ultimately, if we let you continue to run, like the scripture says, and I think that's Matthew 24, then no flesh shall be saved, man. So ultimately, the biggest problem upon the planet Earth is Esau Edom. And the best solution is just to take this guy out the planet Earth, man. But just like cancer or any disease, it's stubborn, man. Like let's say if you have a stomach ache or something like that, you have to consistently take herbs. You just can't take it, one time. You have to consistently do it. People go through, for lack of better words, radiation. It's cancer or whatever. It's radiation. It's a certain dose that they have to get pushed out unto them, man. So same thing with Esau, man. Certain amount of videos have to come out. Certain information have to come out before this devil be taken down. And ultimately, the end goal of him being taken down is him taking down himself through those ICBM missiles, man. Because really, Yahweh Shai, he's controlling all these things. But just going back, he's going to put the spirit on Esau to fulfill prophecy, man. Because in order for us to basically get delivered, we must be put in a dangerous situation, man. If you deliver right now, what you deliver from? When you got a big screen and have a Big Mac in your hand, man. You chilling, Well, if you in a fucking concentration camp, or these people kicked in your door at 3 o'clock in the morning, then you need your Shai more than ever, And that's how it is going to be in a time of Jacob's trouble. You're going to need the Lord more than ever, man. And that's when your faith going to have to kick in. Isaiah 59 and 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood. Who is that enemy? Esau Edom. When they shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. Let's go into that word standard, man. Because again, this devil, he's going to act in a sense of desperation to hold on to this wicked ass kingdom, man. But the Lord said, for the ones who are faithful and basically his children, his seed, he's going to do what? Going to lift up a standard in these latter days, man. In these dangerous times, man. Let's go to the word standard. Let's just get to the point right here. To disappear, man. And that's what we're going to do, man. Lord, he's going to continue to work miracles as we go deeper and deeper into the end. The Lord, he's going to show himself more and more. you know? But again, first it starts with what? Belief, man. Because if you don't believe in these times, then ultimately you're as good as dead. But if you do believe in these times, then you're going to be preserved, man. Let's get on the back that up. This is the book of Matthew 7. Matthew 7, and I'm going to jump down to verse 24. And it reads, therefore, whoso heareth these words of mine and doeth them, and that's the Spirit, applying these words and things like that. It says, I will liken unto him a wise man, which built his house upon a rock. And the flood descended, and the rain descended, and the floods came. Esau came down like a flood, just read it in Isaiah 59. It says, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock. Now, who is that rock? That rock is ultimately Yahweh Shai, man. But once you build a house with a solid foundation, when certain things go on, that house would not be moved, man. Even when you go into California, they build their buildings a certain way, so if an earthquake hit, basically the building won't fall, man. And that's how Yahweh Shai have his men built. When certain things come down and shit like that, or certain events happen, the men of Yahweh Shai, they won't fall, man, because the things we're going through now, it don't compare into the things which is going to go on in the future, man. Let's go ahead and get this in Jeremiah 17 real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 17, and I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, be not a terror unto me, thou art my hope in the day of evil. Yes, we don't want the Lord to be a terror unto us in the times of the famine, man. Or in the times of you in a concentration camp. You don't want the Lord to be a terror unto you. Why? Because why? He's your hope in the day of evil, man. That's who you're going to be looking towards when you're in a bad situation. Let's continue on. Let them be confounded that persecute me. Let them be confounded. Let them be dismayed. But let not me be dismayed. Bring upon them the day of evil and destroy them with double destruction. And that reminds me of what? Touch not mine anointed and do my prophets no harm. So the ones who do the prophets harm or who try to persecute the prophets, ultimately you're going to get a double destruction, man. Whether it be you get hit with a missile, then you get Obadiah 1 and 18, or whether you get hit with a famine, get hit with the sedition among men, the cannibals got a hold to you and ate your fingers. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the Lord built it up, and now you got hit with a missile, man. The Lord, he's finna send out destructions, but he's also is going to send out salvation, man. But the salvation, that's the more, for the lack of better words, that's the more precious gold. Like it says in the book of Sirach, let's go ahead and get that. I think it's like Sirach, the 30th chapter, 35 and 30, or 30 and 35. Let's get it, because that's what the Lord is going to do. Yeah, in a time of all hell breaking loose, the Lord, he's going to be handing out destruction, but he's going to be handing out mercy, man, which is going to be in a limited supply. This is the book of Sirach 35, and I'm going to jump down. Sirach 35 verse 20. It says, mercy is seasonable in the time of affliction, as clouds of rain in the time of drought. So when all hell break loose, if you don't have this truth, man, then you're not going to receive the mercy, man. You're going to receive that drought. But if you do have that truth, you have hope that the Lord will be merciful unto you. Let's get one more precept before I end it off. Because again, in these latter days, we're going to have to lean upon Yahweh Shai, man. Be grounded in Yahweh Shai. This 2 Thessalonians 3. Now I'm going to start at verse 3. It says, but the Lord is faithful. Yes, because he's not unrighteous to forget your works and labor of love, who shall establish you and keep you from evil. And that's what the Lord is finna get ready to do in the times that we're coming in, man. Keeping us away from the evil. Psalms 23, although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me, which is what the scriptures, man. So when we're going through the hell that we're finna get ready to go through, we have to always look towards Yahweh Shai, man. Look towards the scriptures, because that's how we're going to be preserved from these dangerous times. So yeah, I pray this video was edifying. I want to say, call Halal Yum La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash, Shalom, DTA, and the Bible Bomb.